What's up, Scorpio? It's your weekly reading, but I don't post it every week, so y'all do the math. I don't know. I've been busy, and I apologize. Hi. If you're new here, my name's Tori, and I do these. Oh, okay. And I do these readings. I try to do them weekly, but I'm a very distracted ADHD human. If you're interested in anything that I do, it's all linked in the description below. If you want a private, like a personal reading, you can email me at the email address below. What time? Wait, how much time have I spent speaking? A minute? All right, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Ooh, yeah. All right. Let's see what we got for the Scorpios. Three of Wands in reverse. Okay. I kind of want to see what that Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands in reverse. What the fuck? And the Fool in reverse. Sheesh. This, whenever I see the Three of Wands, I think of like a lack of progress. You're not seeing the progress. And you're no longer waiting for things to progress, because it's like, I see it as like impatience at times. The Knight of Wands is like back and forth, can be back and forth energy, or like in and out, hot and cold. But realistically, it's just the way that I see the Knight of Wands is like somebody who charges forward for like toward their passions. And anytime I see wands, I think of like sex, really. Well, there are certain wands that I think of sex. Knight of Wands being one of them. So I don't know, maybe y'all are having good sex. But I don't know how these Ace of Wands in reverse is, for some reason I'm getting like pent up sexual energy. If it's not anything having to do with sex, it's like you have all of these passions and these ideas that you're kind of just not moving on. That's probably what that is. And not everybody's having bomb sex. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all are Scorpios though, so I don't know. I'm just seeing like you have all these things that you want to be doing, and all these maybe like passion projects you're wanting to take action on, but maybe you just don't have any direction on where or how to implement it. And so you're just not, maybe you have so much going on that you're feeling like a little uninspired right now. Death in reverse. This is very confusing. Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. And the High Priestess. That's definitely about... Okay. Death in reverse can... The way that I read this... Listen, each card can have like multiple meanings, right? The way that I would sometimes read this is not wanting to change, not wanting a situation to change or end, but it can also be changing from the inside. I feel like in this case, especially with the Three of Wands here, it's like you're not wanting to progress. You're not wanting the change. Maybe a little fearful of some sort of change. Seven of Swords in reverse is like things coming to the forefront, like a secret being brought to light. maybe, I mean, the High Priestess too is like intuition, trusting your gut in a situation, being in tune with your intuition. Whatever you know to be true, like internally, like coming forward. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody might like tell you their feelings for you. This is like the potential. A seed being planted. That's at the bottom of the deck. Not Scorpio. Not Scorpio being the hardest to fucking read. Oh, okay. The Hierophant comes out. This is about, well, spiritual learning. I always think of the Hierophant as like teaching. It's not actually the doing, it's the learning portion of like the spiritual, not really just spirituality either, but it's just higher learning, like getting a higher perspective as well. Can also be tradition. I don't know if it's like you had things, you don't want to break your own traditions, if that makes sense. Like you don't want to veer off and change from like whatever path you had set out for yourself, right? But it's the Six of Swords is like it's gonna happen either way, even if you resist it, which I feel like you might be, whatever Scorpios I'm fucking speaking to. I'm feeling like this like your heels are your heels are in the ground, like, but you're still being pulled, and so it's like a slow progression. The Hierophant is also can be like a higher commitment as well. You know, a lot of people see it as like the marriage card. It's really just like tradition. This card keeps coming out. The Fool in reverse is like being afraid to take some sort of risk. And again, that's where that lack of action is coming from. It's like fear-based. You're afraid to take some sort of risk or move on something. This could be like a literal move. It's funny though, because like I'm just gonna keep pulling cards. The Empress in reverse. This is confidence issues. Like y'all are afraid. Y'all are afraid of whatever this change is. Definitely. But at the same time, like committed to it. And it's like as much as you resist it, there's nothing you could fucking do. But this is like confidence. Not confidence, like self-worth. Reciprocity. Possibly not 2 6s. Possibly not really knowing what to do with reciprocity in a situation. It's like something like, been fighting so long to have this happen. Now it's finally happening. And I don't know how to react. And I'm afraid of it. And you could take 2 of Cups in reverse. That's like, oh man. I was gonna say you could use this in any context, like when it comes to, it's like you want the changes because you know that, it's like you want this change, right? Like you want the promotion at your job because you know obviously it'll be giving you more money, but you're afraid of like maybe the responsibility that comes with it, or like, can I do the tasks that are asked of me once I get this promotion? Like if they, you know what I mean? It's like some sort of like transformation that you're resisting because you're afraid that you don't know what to do with it, if that makes sense. This could be in a relationship. This could be anything, really. Justice. That's balance, fairness, being like rational, being able to make the right decisions, sound decisions. I feel like there's that balance between like the spiritual and the mental for you, or you're needing it. Because I feel like y'all are really in touch. The Scorpios I'm talking to are really in touch with their intuition. Five of Pentacles. I'm just feeling this like back and forth, really. Like, and the cards are just back and forth. It's like reciprocity. And the Five of Pentacles is like, took me for all I was worth. I don't know if maybe you're juggling between two people and you're like trying to weigh out the pros and cons between two of them or something like that. One who clearly didn't do the right thing and another one who's giving reciprocity or something. Queen of Pentacles is out in reverse. It's about giving back to yourself, really. Self-love, again. Nurturing yourself. I don't know if y'all are just back and forth. But I'm just feeling a lot of back and forth for you guys. Doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Four of Swords, doing the most. Y'all are about to burn out. If you haven't already felt the burnout, it's coming. Got news for you. We love to see it. Not really. That's Five of Wands in reverse. This card wanted to come out. It was at the bottom of the deck. It's about retreating from any conflict that you're feeling at this point. It's kind of like, no, not engaging, disengaging. Ten of Wands in reverse, releasing the burdens, dropping them for yourself, not for anybody else. If it's people, dropping those burdens, letting them go. Four of Cups. I feel like, here's the thing. I don't know if y'all are distracting or whatever, but you're needing, like, the Four of Cups can sometimes be like having too many, not too many options, but options you don't know what to do with. You're trying to like weigh them out. Again, maybe you're stuck between like two people or something like that. You're trying to like weigh out the pros and cons, or just weigh out the pros and cons of between two separate entities. It doesn't have to be people. But also this Four of Cups energy can also be like a brat. Like, you have four fucking cups, and you're like, you have three cups in front of you and one's being handed to you, and you're not realizing you should be grateful for these opportunities. That resonates with somebody out there. The Sun. Need I say more? It's growth. That's playfulness. That's lighthearted energy. Fun. I'm telling you right now, y'all have like a choice between two things and you don't know what to do, and you're not making the choice, and there are things you're like afraid to move on. Two of Pentacles in reverse is like, that's an imbalance. It's not really multitasking your shit the way that you could be. You know what I mean? feel like you guys know what makes you happy, but maybe there's like a sense of like overwhelm, fear when it comes to that. It's like, I know what I want to do. I know I want to go here. I know I want to be with this person. I know I want to do that. But I'm fearful. I'm scared to like go all in with it for whatever fucking reason. Take it as it resonates, you know. King of Cups, that's your energy. Scorpio energy. That's like being cool, calm, cool, collected. Knowing how you feel. Again, like I said, knowing how you feel, knowing what makes you happy. But the King of Cups doesn't really express that. The King of Cups just kind of, he knows what he knows about how he feels. He's very in touch with his feelings. Tower in reverse. Like I said, I feel like there's a lot of inner stuff y'all are dealing with. And maybe y'all aren't expressing it to anybody. Maybe it's something that only y'all know. Maybe that's where that Seven of Swords in reverse comes from. It's like, y'all haven't said anything. I'm going to pull one more card. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah. This could be some sort of heartbreak or something like that. That like you're still having trouble releasing. Pains you still haven't really released, if that makes sense. You're not really discussing it with anybody. Show the world the real you. Right. That's Seven of Swords in reverse. Whatever you're keeping inside, you gotta express. Fuck! A win-win outcome is forecast. Like, no matter what you do, you'll be all right. That's that Sun card. And a new romantic cycle begins. Yeah. The energy is gaining momentum. So again, if you're feeling stuck in a situation or like there's no progress or something like that, maybe y'all are afraid to progress. Something might be changing, like your mind, if that makes sense, and pushing things forward. I don't fucking know. That's all I got. I'm gonna go eat sushi now. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next reading. Peace out.